Hello everyone, welcome back. So we were doing exercise 2.2. So let us continue with it. We will further do today question number 8 now. Question 8 says three consecutive integers are such that when they are taken in increasing order and multiplied by 2, 3 and 4 respectively, they add up to 74. Find these numbers. Now what is the question? Three consecutive integers. So we have done about consecutive integers in the previous questions also. So you have here three consecutive integers and they are in such a way that when they are taken in increasing order, means from small to big, and we multiply them by 2, 3 and 4 respectively. Now what does this mean? That we are taking it in the increasing order. Means first you will write the smaller, then the next greater and then the greatest. And we will multiply them by 2, 3 and 4 respectively. This means the smallest will be multiplied by 2, then the next will be multiplied by 3 and the greatest will be multiplied by 4. And after that when we add them, they add up to 74. It means that the sum of them becomes 74. So you have to find these numbers, that is the integers. So what we do is, let the numbers, or say let the consecutive integers, let the integers be, first we will take x, the next integer becomes x plus 1, and after this the integer, the number becomes x plus 2. So these are the consecutive integers. First is x, then x plus 1 and then x plus 2. Now x plus 1 and x plus 2. So which is the smaller one? X, then comes x plus 1 and then comes x plus 2. So these are in increasing order. We have already written it in the increasing order. Now what it is, the question says we have to multiply them by 2, 3 and 4 respectively. So we will multiply x by 2, we will multiply x plus 1 by 3 and we will multiply x plus 2 by 4. After multiplying them, if you are adding, then you get it equal to 74. So this is the equation which is formed and we have to solve this and then get the numbers. So if you solve this, this is 2x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 1, this gives you 3x plus 3, because when you are multiplying 3 with x plus 1, you will first multiply 3 and x and then you will multiply 3 with 1. Same here, first multiply 4 and x, so you get 4x, then you are going to multiply 4 and 2, you get 8, and this is equal to 74. So 2x plus 3x plus 4x. If you add them, it gives you 9x, and plus 3 plus 8 is 11 equals to 74. So 9x equals to 74. Now 11, when you take it to the other side, it is minus 11. So 9x equals to 63. X equals to 63 divided by 9, that is 7. So we get the value of x as 7. Then we have to find the numbers. Therefore, the numbers are, now what was the first number? X. So we have x as 7, so it is 7. Then next is 7, x plus 1, so it will be 7 plus 1, and the next is x plus 2, so it is 7 plus 2. So what are the numbers? 7, 8 and 9. So these are the three numbers which we had to find out. Hope this question is clear to you. Now let us move towards the next question. Question number 9. Now question number 9 says the ages of Rahul and Harun. The age of Rahul and Harun are in the ratio 5:7. 4 years later, the sum of their ages will be 56 years. Now, 4 years later means after 4 years, the sum of their age will become 56. What are their present ages? So, this age, the sum of age which is given 56, this is after 4 years, and we have to find their present age. So present ages, they are in the ratio 5:7. So what we will do? We will take their ages. Let present ages of Rahul and Harun be 5x and 7x. Because it is in the ratio of 5:7, so we will take the ages as 5x and 7x. Now this relation which is given, the sum 56 which is given, that is after 4 years, and these ages are present ages. So after 4 years, or say 4 years later, ages of Rahul and Harun. What will be the ages 4 years later? Now 5x, if it is the present age, after 4 years this age will be increased by 4. So it becomes 5x plus 4, and the age of Harun, which is 7x, what will it become? It will become 7x plus 4. So these are the ages which are after 4 years. Now what is the question? The question says that sum of their ages will be 56. So sum of these two, that is 5x plus 4 and plus 7x plus 4. The sum of these two is 56 years. Now add them. So 7x plus 5x, this gives you 12x, plus 4 plus 4 is 8, equals to 56. 12x equals to 56 minus 8. Now 56 minus 8, it is 48. So 12x equals to 48. And what is x? X is 48 upon 12, that is 4. So we get the value of x as 4. Then present age of Rahul. Now what is the present age of Rahul? We had taken it as 5x. So it is 5 multiply. Now what is x? It is 4. So it is 5 multiply 4. It is 20 years. And the present age of Harun. Now what was the present age of Harun? 7x. So it is 7 multiply 4, that is 7 4s are 28 years. So these are the present ages of Rahul and Harun, which we had to find out. Now let us move towards the next question, that is question number 10. Now question 10 says the number of boys and girls in a class are in the ratio 7 is to 5. Now the number of boys and the girls of a class, they are in the ratio 7 is to 5. Find the the number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. As many boys which are there, the number of boys of that class, it is 8 more than the number of girls. For example, if girls are 2, boys is 8 more, means the number of boys becomes 10. If girls are 10, the number of boys become 10 plus 8, 18. So in this way it is given. You have to calculate what is the total class strength. You have to tell what is the total number of students. So here now we are given that boys and girls, they are in the ratio 7 is to 5. Okay, so what we will do is, let us take this, it will be better with go with this. The number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls, or let us do it like this, that let number of boys B. Now because number of boys and girls, the ratio is 7 is to 5. So number of boys becomes 7x and number of girls, it is 5x, because they are given in the ratio 7 is to x. So we will take boys as 7x and number of girls as 5x. Now this statement, the number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls, means boys are 8 more than girls. Boys is 7x, girls is 5x. It means the number of boys, that is 7x, it is 8 more than 5x. Or in other words, you can say that the difference of these two, there is a difference of 8 in both. So you can take this 7x minus 5x is equal to 8, because boys are 8 more than girls. So what do you get? 2x equals to 8. So x equals to 8 upon 2, that is 4. So we get the value of x as 4. Now if x is 4, then what are the number of boys? Number of boys was 7x. So it becomes 7 multiplied 4, 28. And what is the number of girls? Number of girl is 5x. So it is 5 multiplied 4, 20. But what we need? We need to find the total class strength. Therefore, total class strength, the strength of the total class, means 28 plus 28. How many total students are there? 28 plus 20, it is 48. So this is the number of students in the class. So this is what you had to find out. Now let's move towards the 11th question. Now the 11th question says, Baichung's father of Baichung is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather. So here there are 3 persons now. One Baichung itself, one his father, and one his grandfather. So what is given here? We are given that Baichung's father is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather. So this is the relation between grandfather and father. That father is 26 years younger than grandfather and 29 years older than Baichung. So the age of father is 29 years more than Baichung. So in this case, what we will do is, we will let the age of Baichung's father, because father is compared to both grandfather and Baichung himself. So let age of Baichung's father, say let it be X. We take it as X. If age of father is X, then age of grandfather. Now what is given? That Baichung's father is 26 years younger than grandfather. Now if father is 26 years younger than grandfather, it means grandfather's age is 26 year more than father. ग्रैंडफादर की एज फादर से 26 years ज्यादा होगी. So if age of grandfather is x, then age of grandfather becomes x plus 26, and age of Baichung, the age of Baichung himself. Now what will be the age of Baichung? Baichung, it is given that it is 29 years older than Baichung, more than Baichung. So father's age, if it is x, the age of Baichung becomes x minus 29. This will be the age of Baichung. Hope this is clear. Now the sum of ages of all the three is 135. So you are given that sum of all the three, that is father's age, grandfather's age, and Baichung's age. If you add all them, then it is 135 years. So what it becomes? It is x plus x plus x, 3x, 26 minus 29, it is minus 3 equals to 135. And if you further solve this, you get 3x equals to 135 plus 3, and 135 plus 3, it is 138. Then what is x equal to? 138 upon 3, and 138 upon 3 means it is 46. So if x is 46, then you have to tell what is the age of each. So age of Baichung's father, the age of father becomes x, that is 46 years. Then age of Baichung's grandfather. Now grandfather's age was x plus 26. So it is 46 plus 26, that is 72 years. And what will be the age of Baichung now? The age of Baichung is x minus 29. X minus 29. So it is 46 minus 29. And if you take 46 minus 29, then it is 17 years. So these are the ages of all the three. So this is there for today. In the next, we will continue about for the remaining questions. Go through these questions and complete it in your fair notebooks. We'll meet again. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you all. Jai Hind.